This is Sherry Veronica. Have you noticed that this particular person here is the new star, the new celebrity, the new person you are supposed to applaud? She is drenched and she is accepting and receiving all of your applause. Have you wondered why that is? It has to be some sort of corporate greed behind it, because yes, if you can tell people, followers, people who like to follow, like the people who like to congregate and pay worship to their earthly gods, if you can get them to think that it's okay to overeat, it's okay to consume all sorts of sugary substances, if it's okay for them to be severely overweight, then you say, oh, we have clothes that can fit you. We have not excluded you. We are all inclusive of people who look like you. You are human after all. You have a right to be here after all. When they're all done with all the accolades and you buy into it and you become a part of this particular rollout, this particular plan, where does it take you? And do you think about where it's taking you? Because sometimes when humans behave in a certain way, the gods may step in. That's what they say. The gods may step in and send their fire and brimstone or send a flood. They say that nature takes care of the earth. So why do you think that they are designing a scheme where being obese or morbidly obese, and I'm going to predict that those words are going to be part of a speech that they're not going to like. It's not going to be politically correct to say those words, not one after the next. There's going to come a time when people are going to say those words and you're going to be sanctioned for saying obese or morbidly obese. Those are going to be trigger words for some people. Okay, and you're not going to be able to say it. But let's go forward from there. What are they pushing on you? Are they saying to you that for some reason, even when the gods try to get rid of you, you come back? You're here. We're here. They say there are billions of people on the earth, so it's populated. So when they are telling you, eat, drink, and be merry, and to become severely overweight, you probably are drinking high sugary substances, whole lot of carbs, pizza, whole lot of cheese, a whole lot of stuff that have empty calories, and your body suffers, your heart suffers, your knees, everything, diabetes, all kinds of ailments may set into your body, but they're pushing it and they're saying, we have included you. We have not excluded you. You are welcome. Come on in. They open the door and they're telling you, you are one of us. Why is that? Why is that? Is it that when the floods come or when the fire and brimstone comes and later on you're still here, later on the earth is still populated, is it that when you do leave the earth, it should be on your own accord? It should not be someone telling you, oh, you've been naughty and I'm going to get rid of you. That doesn't work. No God, quote unquote, can say, you have vexed me to the point that I'm going to destroy you and the earth. It doesn't work. We can see if any of the history books, those ancient books are correct, it has not worked. So is it that within the human genome, there's some sort of immortality that if there is to be less humans on the earth, humans must do it to themselves. Humans must leave the earth by way of the way they have lived a life on the earth. And you know when they say you live by the sword, you die by the sword, is that what is supposed to happen? Is it that the gods are not supposed to get involved? So the people on the earth are saying, hey, the gods came and they did what they did. And the earth, to some people, in the minds of some people, the earth is overpopulated. So when they get together and they say, well, we have to have less people on the earth, what else can they do but introduce guns, introduce drugs, introduce foods that can hasten your demise? So is food like a gun in your hand, but legal? Everyone eats. Everyone who is here on the earth, you have to kill and you have to eat. That's part of living. Even if you're a vegetarian, they say that there are two life forms, plant and animal. You have to kill to eat. So is it that you're supposed to do it to yourself? Is it supposed to be some sort of self-implosion? Is it supposed to be you deciding how you want to leave? And some people have organized to make sure that it happens quicker, sooner, it happens swiftly. So they are now saying, hey, you are not big, you are not obese, you are not morbidly anything. You are welcome. The doors are open. You can come in. We are going to pay you money. We're going to make you famous. You can get all scantily clad. You could do whatever you want to do, and no one can say anything to you about you that is negative, because we want you to pull people on board. We want you to pull people who watch their diets to not so watch their diets. We want you to unravel things to the point where people do not see that the foods that they're eating are deadly drugs. They're drugs. You only need a small amount of food to nourish your body and clean drinking water. You only need a little money in food to live. You do not need to eat plenty of anything. When you do eat a balanced meal. It could be very, very small. It does not even have to be a large meal. And drink good, clean water. But when they're telling you 3 meals a day and go out to restaurants and you can gain all the weight you want, you're still beautiful, you're still healthy, you are still counted, you're still one of us. I think they're leaving the ball in your court so you can self-implode, because, like I said, when the gods do it, it has never worked. Sure, Veronica.